Journalist viewers, meet me at camera one. Okay. I'm going to give you a little free advice. Take it for what it's worth. Here are 3 questions you should stop asking Democrats about the Biden acuity cover-up, okay? Don't ask them, were you surprised by the debate? Because, as I've said, anyone who wasn't surprised by the debate, claims they weren't surprised by the debate, is lying because he exhibited all those traits previously. Stop asking, should Biden have run for re-election? No one could possibly think he should have run for re-election. No one. Even if he'd won, some people would say no. But given what happened to the party, no one could think that. And then 3, did you see signs of his decline in private? Again, who cares? They were all on display in public. So it doesn't matter if they want to admit they saw it in private or not. The single question they should be asked, given Joe Biden's obvious mental decline in public, why did you not speak up? That's it. That's the question.
And if I can add to that, not speak up about him running for re-election, because it's maddening to hear all of these questions focused through the prism of should he have run again? Because should he have been the president? We have a 25th Amendment for a reason. The book is called Original Sin, and I have a hunch that the sin is that they let Trump win. That's what they're really angry about.
Correct. And if I were advising a Democrat, I would actually advise he or she to write an op-ed in like the New York Times or whatever and do a mea culpa.
Correct.
I was so concerned about Donald Trump that I was willing to just shove everything aside and go all in for a guy that I knew was not there. It's
and I'll just say, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'll say the other thing I'd put in the op-ed, which is he was an incumbent president.
Yep.
He'd been a leader of our party for half a century. It would have been a very hard thing. And we didn't want Trump to win. So the risk of speaking against him, I felt at the time was not something I should do. And I should have at a minimum gone privately to the White House and say, I know you won't like this, Mr. President, but you shouldn't run again.
The first Democrat who does this for 28 is going to leap to the lead, and it's
going
to be Gavin Newsom.
Yes.
It's going to be Gavin Newsom because he has no shame at all, and he will throw people under the bus because he's a maniac.
I said this on one of our shows like 2 weeks ago. Exactly that. The first person that comes out, you just shed all the weight. That's it. Like now we're just going to look forward.
Dan, if you have time today, why don't you write the op-ed for your Substack?
Ooh.
Or write it for a potential candidate and get on retainer.
Exactly.
That was a delicious video experience. I think you'll agree. Now, what you need to do in return for getting to enjoy that is hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a thing.